Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Craig.
And I'm Chandra.
And this is our Alaska. So today we're going to do something a little bit different, something that we've been asked about. What is that?
I've gotten lots of emails and comments asking for us to do a tour of the house and the homestead. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to take you around and show you what we've gotten done on the property, what we've gotten done inside the house, and some of the stuff we still need to do.
Yep, all our future plans. And it's been kind of dreary lately. We had some days of good weather, and it's been a block of dreary, rainy, crappy days. But it's showing some sun coming, so that's good. And our good friend Trevor from Florida had stopped by. I don't know if you've been watching our channel for any length of time, you know that we did a video with him. He bought some property here, and we went out there and met up with him, and he's become a good friend of ours. So he's here on a trip, and he brought his drone out, and he got us some really good footage while the sun was still shining, which we're going to include here shortly. Before we get started on that, though, we wanted to give a shout out to a channel that we've been watching and we think has got some really good potential. He's been in Alaska for just a little bit here. His name's Rob, and his channel's called
Alaska Wild Serenity.
Yeah, he's got some good content. He's got a lot going on, and I think you guys ought to check him out. So after you get done watching our video, head over to his channel. If you like his content, give him a big old thumbs up and subscribe. And we're looking at the front of our driveway. And in this little clearing area right here, planning on putting a rental cabin. And then over here, a little rental cabin. We'll rent those out during the summer months, you know, daily or weekly. So as we come up our driveway on the left here is a spot where I'm going to be putting my shop. I want it farther enough away from the house for all the projects, so I'm not creating a lot of noise up there. So it's going to go right in this area right here. And that'll be the driveway for it. Our chicken coop's right over in this area. And right over here is where we laid our sweet little Gidget to rest. I've got a little stone there as her marker. I got to make a little bit better marker for her. And here's the chickens. I've got to finish putting the roof on that for them. Keep some of our extra lumber and metal back here. Kind of unsightly, but there's really nowhere else to put it. And then back down this path here, take you to the spring. All this drizzle's really greened things up a lot. There's a creek that runs on the back of our property, and these steps down here take you all the way down to our spring. So we'll walk down there real quick, let you see that, even though it's kind of mucky. So this is where we come to go down and haul our water up. Sometimes we could get water from in town, sometimes we come down here. And there's our spring, which I'm going to be working on here shortly. But that puts out a lot of water. Really good water too. And the creek is right down in that area there. And then this is the hill that we got to go back up when we carry all our water up. Now back up to the top of our hill. Seen that episode where I got the side-by-side stuck back here. That was that stump I backed up onto and got hung up. You can see where I was plowing. It's just off the side of the path, and it was completely covered by snow. And I got hung up on that thing. It's not one of my finer moments. The chickens again. That's one of our water tanks that we're going to be using to, it'll be down at the spring. I got a cover for this that one of our viewers sent us, so appreciate that. It's going to be down there holding water, and then eventually it'll be either pumping up to a tank in the house or just pumping up to another tank that I can that we can pump it into, that we can bring up and put into the house. It's our woodshed. Actually, really soon we're going to be making a trip up to start cutting wood again for this season. As of recording this, this is first week of June. It's really starting to green up. Alders got all their leaves on. And of course we got our outhouse. We don't have our plumbing all installed just yet. We'll walk out here, take you guys down the path. Well, I know you're just dying to see an outhouse. Some of you already seen in this after we did our little update where we had to move the outhouse back, dig a new hole, hung a little lantern on there, and we repainted it inside. That's for when the weather's cold so your butt doesn't stick to the seat. Poop deck. And there's a nice view right up through there of the mountains, which we've shown you before. I'll try to stick a picture in again so you can see the mountains right through the trees over there. And we still got our solar panels on the side of the house. Those are going to be moved over to here eventually, but they're bringing in a lot of sun during the day when the sun is out. They bring in a lot, so it's not been an issue so far. We're going to be getting all the outside siding on the house. You can see our porch. Got a lot of finishing to do out here yet. I got all the trim to put on. Put our outside light out here. Got a lot of sun for a week and then a few days of rain, and then it's supposed to get sunny again, but this rain is really greening everything up. So I'll go over here. Got to put a door in. I think I'm putting the same exact door that we have here so that we get plenty of light so that Hansi can see. We've got to insulate inside here. This paneling, it's way cheaper than anything else. It's not the greatest looking, but it looks fine. So I insulated that. Started putting that on. Like I said, we still have to insulate and then put all this on, and I have to close in part of the floor underneath of this because of our water lines that'll be insulated so that all have heat underneath there. So this is our Arctic entry.
All right, so we're gonna go into the house and check the inside out now.
To the left here, we got the living room. We've done some decorating, although we have, a bit more to do. We're just, the house is a work in progress.
The house is 20 by 24 and it's 480 square feet, not including the porch out front or the Arctic entry. It's so nice having a kitchen finally.
Got our loft up here that we have to finish. There's still a lot of building supplies and stuff up there. I got to put a railing, and we also have to do, I'm just going to do like a barn style ladder just straight up here just to get to the loft area. It'll run right in this area here. As you can see, we still don't have floor down. That's the last thing I'm going to do because I don't want to damage our flooring as I'm doing all the rest of the work, because we have to do ceiling in here yet, which we've asked you guys before. We're just not sure. We're thinking either metal or the tongue and groove that we use in the bedroom. Drop a comment. Tell us what you think about that. Go to the bedroom. What's the size of the bedroom in here?
Bedrooms, this one's 10 by 10.
And I need to add a closet into this one, which if you've watched our one episode, I added a closet into the spare bedroom, but it needs to be done. I'm going to probably put it in this corner over here. And Kaiser got himself outside. There's another shot here of living room. Got a temporary rechargeable light on that. Bathroom size is a
5 by 10.
It's plenty of room. It's tight, but you can see we don't have our ceiling in yet because I've got our exhaust fan that I have to run yet. our on-demand hot water heater, all the wires for our electric feeds. That I'm going to be putting our electric box in here shortly as we're hooking up our solar setup. This is what we're using for a pump. Right now it's just a little pump, runs from a 5-gallon bug with a little switch we have to turn on. And then we have a propane tank sitting over on that side. And then I'm sure most of you have seen the shower that we did. I still have to trim out all around the edge of the shower yet. Still a lot of work to do. And there's Hansi. This vanity is not going to stay. We'll be replacing that with a different type. We picked that up for $20 at the yard sale, but we're not going to be using it. And I believe I'm going to put a built-in of some kind on this side here for storage for towels and just whatnot. Hey, Kaiser boy, what you doing out there? Propane stove. The propane refrigerator.
We got that back in November, and it's been amazing.
We run, right now we're just using this A-free. It got damaged on the front, but we run that for just running our lights and TV. We just recharge that off our solar panels.
And if you look down here on the floor, this is our foot pump that we use for water. So I just press on this, and the water will come out up here, so we have both hands free to do dishes. Yep. Down underneath here,
very basic.
Got a 5-gallon bucket just to take outside and dump the water, and our
was it 7 gallons?
It's 6.5.
Oh, 6.5 gallons.
Yep. So it sucks it right out of there, and we can do dishes.
And you can see out to the outhouse from the kitchen window. So as you do your dishes, you can look at the outhouse.
Hey, it's a cute outhouse. I like looking at it while I'm doing the dishes.
And then that takes us into the spare bedroom. This was actually going to be our son's room, but he has decided to move on at this point because he's old enough to move on. So not a whole lot to see in here. I've just turned this into my guitar room. I gotta finish the ceiling in here yet too. The trim. You know, it's not a whole lot to see, but there is the closet that we framed in this room. And what size what size bedroom is this, babe?
This one's 9 by 10.
This is a 9 by 10. Gotta trim out that door yet. So this is definitely a work in progress. And there's Des, and there's Hans. Like I said, there's not a whole lot to see because, you know, it's a smaller house, but it's perfect for our needs. And here's our wood box. If you've seen the video where we built this one here, there's not a whole lot in it right now, but keep that full of wood. Thing puts off a lot of heat, I'll tell you that. I still got to trim out all around the hearth once we get our flooring on. Tess has found her a toy. But that is the 10-cent tour. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed our little tour of our homestead here. Remember, if you like our content, also give us a big thumbs up and subscribe. And
we'll see you next week.